Hi there, my name is Shirley, and I am an astrologer, a channeler, and an aromatherapist. And I'm also a holistic health practitioner. And today I'm here with a special video, and I'm going to channel a special crystal. It's called Black Obsidian, and the way and shape and form of the crystal that I possess is kind of juicy, and I'm going to show you that. And it is exactly what you think it is. It's an obsidian love wand. I guess today Black Moon Lilith is in Gemini, which is all about sharing ideas and words and communication. I have. And Saturn in Aquarius is trining it, and Saturn, as you may or may not know, is actually ruling crystals, especially the color black, so black crystals. And that's a very Saturnian shape. Now I know for the astrologers of you, you know that Mars rules phallic things, amongst other things. But Saturn also, especially Saturn is the ruler of Capricorn actually, is also ruling tall things. So that is also long things. Yeah, I'm a geek. And this is not a sex wand review. You'd be surprised. This is actually a channeling. And I'm going to be very kinky and channel my crystal wand. I don't know what it wants to say, and I have to admit I feel kind of shy and awkward because I don't know what's going to come up. And I hope it won't open too much about its owners. No, you're not. You're not. You're not. Without further ado, what comes up? Oh, they paid it. It paid my it invited my attention that I'm holding it like a microphone or other things. So yeah, that's just so like yeah. The black vibe or the black frequency is great for overcoming obstacles of Saturn form or Saturn shape, anxieties. It says in general, also performance anxieties in bed. This is also good for people with male genitalia to hold, like not even to use as a sex wand or to masturbate with it or self-pleasure, but to hold is actually good for releasing anxiety and performance anxiety. I didn't know that. I'm always surprised when I do these things, and I'm also on Instagram and YouTube and Rumble, where I don't channel my sex toys, but I do channel other things. So I'm always surprised when I do these channelings because I never know what's coming up, and I'm exposed to new knowledge. They're with you, and it's so exciting, and that's a part of why I love doing that so much. So, yeah. The wink. It says the wink is of algol type. Tell them about algol. So, for those of you who do not know, algol is actually two planets that revolve around each other, and they eclipse each other every 3 days, more or less. And that's why the wink is a part of algol. She said she channels crystals. Okay, how do you mean that? She channels the frequency of crystals. To enjoy the white heart energy. Okay. She cleanses crystals. Oh wow! We said people usually put crystals to be cleansed in the in the light of the moon sometimes, but actually the light of the heavens also activates algol, which also cleanses the crystals. I did not know that. It's like all the crystals? Yeah, so algol cleanses crystals. That's new to me. That's completely new to me. And he said you don't have to do anything special. She just does that when you put the crystals outside. Like, you're asking me put outside, like outside? Yeah. So you're gonna have to get used to the idea, and your roommate too, because I have a roommate, and she's into energies and stuff, but she's like, it's a bit heavy for her, all the crystals thingy. So it's like, oh, what? But, oh well. Yeah. He says, tell them about the spirit of Algol. Okay, we are heading towards a lunar eclipse on Algol. I'm literally... I'm sorry. I was just using my sex wand to scare away the flies. And that was a moment. Yeah. This definitely is a story to not tell the children. Yeah, that just happened. Just flies, fly away. And the spirit of a goal. Oh, wow. They say joy and laughter. Joy and laughter and healing and processing of tremendous grief or tremendous pain out in the light, out in the open. That's the spirit of this eclipse. Ooh, I did not know that. Like, I know Algol is a lot more beautiful than people paint her, because she helps with healing, and healing from, the things that happened to Medusa Gorgon, which was rape and decapitation. Of course, from decapitation you don't heal in this world, but you do heal in the other world, where she also helps. But she also helps to heal. She helps sex workers who are not in this position out of choice, to heal and express themselves and express their genuine needs and values, and be to ward off. They said this is also helpful. This is also helpful to ward off psychic attacks and attacks, like in general. Oh my gosh, I did not know that. Like, I knew it's a very protective crystal, but I did not know that that's what it does. And the spirit of Algol, you can call in the spirit of Algol, to just call in the spirit. Like, you don't have to do a talisman or anything like that, to help you heal or eclipse a trauma that you may have had. So if you're using one of these wands to heal trauma or to release memories or attachment to certain patterns, then you may want to also call Algol, and you're also calling to listen to the flow, of things and the flow of crystals. And where does the crystal take you? Where does the crystal take you? Do you get permission from your body? Do you get permission from your body? It heals your perception around things of that nature, phallic things, and to show this is, yes. So it heals your perception around those phallic things, about things that were source of trauma in the life of some people, but are also source of healing and tremendous relief from pain and anguish caused by possessors of the phallic objects, like not necessarily penises, but also weapons, power, authority, and that caused grief, also to release grief of loss. And you can tap into the energy to receive healing like you would do with Shiva Lingam. Like you don't even have to use it internally to receive the healing of this flow, and you notice the flow of the energy inside your body. And another thing I want to show you is a certain mudra that is very good to go no mind. And this is the mudra. It's just so. Just so you do that with both hands. You can do that like that if you manage to. Oh my gosh, just by doing that I feel great relief. I feel like you get into a no mind station, and the no mind meditation is just as important as the full mind meditation, as the or the mindfulness meditation. Yes, the German king. And if you do recognize the saint that used this mudra, the Christian saint that used this mudra, you can write it in the comments below, and I will give you a free channeled message if you guessed it correctly. Or you can DM me on Instagram to book a session of channeling. I also give readings, and I give consultation, astrological consultation. I'm also a serious person who actually does serious business and helps people in their real life and in their transitional phases in life. Also people healing from trauma or healing from abuse. I am not trained to treat trauma, but yes, to give you a channeled message that is supportive of your own healing when you do pursue your healing methods. And I may even have a channeled message to guide you on what method of healing to choose, because for every person there are different methods of healing, and also for different phases of the healing there are different methods. So if you are recovering from trauma or abuse or any of that, violent situation, just DM me on Facebook, on Twitter, or on Instagram. I'm going to put my details down below. Just DM me. It is without any cost. If you cannot pay, it's no cost. If you can pay, then of course I receive Ethereum or Bitcoin, and that is as much as you can afford given the situation, or direct bank transference. I do not work with PayPal or credit companies at this moment in my journey. So just so you know, I can give you channeled message particularly for you that are helpful. And if you cannot pay, you don't need to be shy, and you don't need to be afraid. I was also supported along my journey of healing and recovery, and do not be shy to ask for help. If I can, then I will. So all you have to do is DM me. Anything more that you want to say? Yeah, I said end the video and invite them to subscribe to you. So do subscribe to me, like, share, comment, and I'll put my contact details down below, and see you in my next video. That was an interesting channeling video. Bye-bye.